Well, good morning, folks. Day 3. Today we're walking from Roncevalles to Zubiri. It's about 22 kilometres. We're going to treat in a 4-stage effort: 5 for morning coffee, 5 for lunch, 5 for afternoon tea, and 5 into town. A bit like when I do a motorbike ride with my crusty mates in Adelaide and Perth. Beautiful accommodation here. You can see it. It's like really rafted ceilings and beams that could almost decapitate you when you get out of bed, which I nearly did. But luckily, nothing happened. We're all set. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain, and we're starting to get into the plain, and it looks like it might start raining a bit. So, precautionary wet weather gear going on. Feeling confident. It was a hard day yesterday. For me, I had some calf muscle issues, I had shin splints, I had knee sort of rumours, but all worked out well. I had a shower, pumped on some good cream, had a few drugs, and I woke up feeling fine. Feels good today. It's supposed to be a lot flatter today, so that's going to be good news. The Pyrenees are behind me for what I saw of them, because it was all foggy. But anyway, we are pretty much ready, set to go. And I'm just waiting for one more thing, and that is a confident wave from Mandy to say all is good. Morning. All right, folks, take care. Okay, so we're all ready for today. As you can see, a bit wet, so we're all sort of dressed accordingly. Mandy's got all her gear on and just getting all of our last preps done. But not as many hills. Gotta be happy with that. Haha, catch you on the road. Okay, so we're walking up to that famous Santiago de Compostela sign that breaks your heart when you know you've got 790 kilometres to go. But we'll get there. See you later, Roncevalles. You were wonderful. We feel refreshed and keen to get going. Even though it's still a little bit gloomy and wet, but hey, that's all right. Less hills. Just walked through that beautiful little forest walk. So green. And yet another religious icon, letting the pilgrims know they're on the right way. Here we are, coming into beautiful little town called Burguet. We may have had to stay here last night if Roncevalles was full, but it wasn't. So we had a beautiful night's accommodation there. And Mandy's just mentioned that this is one of the more picturesque little villages. So hopefully we'll find some video that doesn't get too smudged by the rain. Welcome to Burguet. Hostel Burguet, which claims to have had Hemingway stay there, and there's an old piano inside the hotel. It's closed at the moment, and apparently if you open up the keyboard there's some etchings of his name that he placed in there, no doubt after one or too many red wines, and perhaps in between 1 or 2 bar fights. Good old Ernest.
Beautiful church up here on the left.
Uh-huh.
Trees around it, amazing.
Pretty little place. church right next door to a bar. Spanish are very similar to Aussies. Buen camino. Nice lean visual management for those who know me. Sorry, I can't stop doing the geek work. And a sign saying, turn right. Some more beautiful horses. Spanish love their horses, I'll tell you what. They are beautiful. Signpost to our destination, Zubiri. Buen camino. Tortillas totados. Potato tortilla, very nice. And my lens is struggling here with the humidity. It's been a great day so far. Just a bit of a respite from the rain, but you see how absolutely beautiful these little forests are. So tranquil. In spring, so these trees are just starting to spring to life. So pretty. Hey!
Second time is successful.
And we are coming into another little town. I'm going to welcome little coffee and food place. Again, quite drizzly. Anyway, not dampening our spirits. Looks like we just caught up with the Irish girls again. They've always maintained a bit of a distance. You know, beautiful town over there. Buen camino. .3 to, oh no, it's 0.9 of a kilometre to Zubiri. Is that what it says?
6.9.
Oh, don't say that.
That is 6.9.
Well, okay, 6.9 it is.
Oh great, Alto to Arrow. And 4.3.
And yet another hill.
The Alto to Arrow.
Well, it's been a varied sort of day. Rained quite a bit. That was okay. It wasn't like cats and dogs raining, but it was just enough to get wet. Hence, we kept the wet weather gear on all day. The terrain, we were kind of told that from Roncevalles to Zubiri was quite flat. That's not exactly true. Challenging enough. The walk The terrain has been interesting. At the moment it's quite good, but boy, about a kilometre back there was just like slate in vertical slices. So imagine slate on its side, a la the Flinders Ranges. One false step and you would have been knee into slate. So I took it really easily. Even now I'm looking down at the ground. But no, really good. Well worth it so far. I think we have got maybe 3 kilometres to Zubiri. And I'm looking forward to it. Knees held out quite well. Leg muscles are better today. I think every day I'm going to get fitter for sure. So I'm treating it like that. Every day is just one step at a time. Of course, the odd glass of red. Very, very soothing for the end of the day. At last, coming into Zubiri. I'll talk more about this walk later on this evening. After about 3 beers and 2 wines, that last 3-4 kilometres was absolute hell. Never been so happy to be in one place in my life. Hello. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Todo completo. Ven aquí.
Hello.
Ven, bonito, ven. Ven here. Jugar.
It was medieval. And the road in was positively downright evil. Well, we've made it into Zubiri, and I can tell you in all honesty that was the hardest day I've ever had in my life. That last 4 kilometres coming down was just hell. They must have had some massive washouts down the trail. We were literally just stepping on really sharp shale that was vertical. There were cutouts there that I wouldn't have taken a 4-wheel drive down. We had to walk down it, and it was endless, non-stop for 4 hours, and it was a shocker. We're both shattered. It's 6:45. I think the lady that greeted us could see how shattered we were. She said, "You can eat later," at 7:15. So we've just been drinking water, taking drugs, legal ones, and then we'll probably go down. I don't even feel hungry. I'm beyond that. I just want a beer. I forget about today. All the write-ups I saw about Zubiri, none about that. No, they sugarcoated it. Don't do it, it's hell. See you, folks.